Hey guys, how you doing? This is Nick. Just going at you guys with a new vehicle segment today. I'm over here at my dealership at Borman Autoplex, and I just thought we have a new vehicle in. Why not share with y'all, right? Here it is. So here we have the 2018 Ford Ecosport. Now, this is a brand new concept built by Ford, and honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was hideous, but it's starting to wear on me a little bit. Now, your ground clearance, if you just start with that, now you have pretty good ground clearance, but your skirt's in under there a little bit. So the all-wheel drive models are going to be pretty decent off-road. Not like, four-wheeling and whatnot, but if you guys are traveling in any types of weathered conditions, this is going to be able to handle it pretty well. It's got a really nice ground clearance. Where you go to the headlights right here, it's pretty cool accented LED lights. They come right around here with these hardened glass fixtures right here. Now this one comes with alloy wheels. This is the SE model. Now you have the SEL and then you have the Limited and so on and so forth. This one is the more basic, and yet it's completely loaded up. And I want to go over that just in a second, but first things first, let's keep going on through the rest of the vehicle. Now you do have an accented light right here for your blinker. It does come with the blind spot indicators right here, okay? And Ford's pretty good with their sensing system. They never really have any true issues doing it. So I think it's really, really beneficial to the driver to know that, we don't really struggle with that. Some other companies, they have some issues, and sometimes their blind spot indications don't even really work. So coming at this, now this is completely censored. So I just locked the door, right? So if anyone were to try to come and open it without the key, which is in my pocket, right here, put it in my pocket. I'm gonna put my hand around it. You hear the click and it unlocks. Now check it out. As an SE, which is the more basic model, you get power seats. You'll get a lumbar support, but of course it's twisty-turny. So power hand seats. All right, moving along. As we go inside, let's take a seat. Turn it on. It's hot today over here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, in case you guys are wondering. So this comes with a nice little display screen. And you also get some your Bluetooth setup right here, so you can call, make your phone calls, and do your voice recording. Turn that down a little bit. Here's the crazy part, guys. This has a navigation. Now it's taking a second to load up. But using the Ford Sync system, you got a navigation screen. Zoom it out a little bit. Look at this. And an SE model. And this is completely redesigned, by the way. This is a floating screen, which is becoming really, really popular amongst a lot of car makers these days. I'm not entirely sure why. It's just got the tablet feel to me. But hey, I guess if it works better, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But your display and everything else is pretty much seamless. It works really, really well. You can go to your phone right here, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and you can go to your maps right here. So I haven't seen if this has, so you check the sources. So look, you even have Sirius XM on this one. So it's pretty insane that something that's such a base model has so many applications that you can use for it. Now your steering wheel stuff's pretty much basic, lights and this and that. But if you turn on, let's see if you turn on the front lights, go ahead. You see it through there. That accent light actually does kind of look good. I don't know. I kind of like it. Anyway, coming down here. So we also have heated seats. And yet again, for a base model to have heated seats, it's pretty legit. Right here, you can actually get your actual temperature as you turn it up, as well as on the screen. It's pretty cool, right? Your rear view drive, you do have a mirror or a camera. And on this camera, it doesn't turn. No, see, that's a letdown. It doesn't quite turn when you're in back, or backing up, but it's still a pretty good camera. It gives you a nice view, and I think they said it's a 10-inch screen. I don't know. Pretty soon we're just gonna have 22-inch screens in the cars. Right at that point, might as well just watch TV. This one comes with a sunroof. It's pretty nice. All right, little luxury to it, and these seats are not really uncomfortable. They're pretty good. The only issue I have with these seats is it just doesn't really feel like you're going to be able to take, let's say, hard turns very well. You're going to probably slide around just a wee bit. However, this is not a sports car whatsoever. In fact, this car has got a tiny engine. It's got a 1.0 liter turbo. So it's an EcoBoost 1.0 liter turbo. 4-cylinder, of course. I mean, I've seen bigger engines and lawnmowers, but this thing actually does drive pretty decent. I took it on a test spin, and it's not bad. So we're going to continue with the car, and we'll get to that point. Let's go check out the back seat. So yet again, they put this polyurethane stuff on the bottom, so it makes it really nice and durable. It's a little bit scratch resistant, so you're not going to have to worry about too much scratches on it. Now, if you're in a hot weather like this, you may have to worry about it fading, but Ford has done a pretty good job in maintaining that, so you don't have to worry about it as much. Now on the back seat, this is kind of cool. You do get a AC 110 volt regular household plug-in. So you can use your regular home charger, no more car charger. That's what I'm talking about. I hate car chargers. So come in right here, to fold down the front, to fold down the back seats, you gotta flip it up. Kind of like the older Jeep Grand Cherokees. So you gotta flip these up, and then you can fold it flat. Or flatter, I guess, than when ever before. I just did it a little bit ago with the seats down. There's not too much of a difference between the two, but it does go flatter. But here's the interesting part to the Ecosport. There's a lot of people are like, oh, it's weird. It is weird. But they did the old CRV design. So your handle would normally be under here for the older CRV to open out. So what we're gonna do here, sorry, someone wants to send me a message, wrong time. You just press your hand under here and it opens up. There's a handle, look at that. Now I do like how this opens. I do like how it opens. It's got a really good hydraulic system right here. It's really seamless, really easy to open up. And in fact, when we go to the back here, this is where it gets a little cool. So this is you have your regular platform here, and there's a secondary platform. And what that does is, and if you look right here, you have the little teeth on the side. You can actually put this at different levels. So you can actually have a little storage area, or you can actually, you know, have different amounts of storage. So I could put, like, let's say I'm going home for Christmas, or I have extra clothes or something I just need to put, I could throw it under here. You know, it's nice. It's not a nice amount of room, to be honest with you. And you get almost a virtually flat surface when it actually links up with this piece. Of course, you know, you guys have your safety screen right here, which only reaches out like 2 inches, but I really understand the point of that. But whatever. It's their design, whoever works out best for them. I think, honestly, if it doesn't have it, you don't need it. Because, let's be honest, let me close this real quick. I mean, I'm not able to see too much in there. I only got like maybe a couple inches to look, but hey, you know, it's a safety screen, so maybe it works, and maybe you carry, maybe you don't. Right down in here, it's really cool. You actually get a 12-volt charger, so you can have your own car charger in the back seat, or if your kids have a car charger for their cell phone in the back seat. Yet again, I wouldn't recommend this for big families unless you just needed some nice little car to get around to town, because this is gonna get pretty decent city miles. Close this up real quick. All right, pretty easy to flip it back up, and then again, you don't have to put down the seats. I just did for curiosity, and why not, right? So check this out. Your city mileage is 27. That's actually really good, especially for a little crossover like this. Now your highway miles, I was disappointed. I thought it'd be more around the 30s, but it's still 29. You're probably gonna get closer to 30 depending on how heavy your foot is or is not. But take a look right there. You get the 1.0 liter EcoBoost. If you guys don't believe me, even after that, I just got to show you this. By the way, they now do an airbag in the knee, which is pretty good. It comes in handy because whenever I've worked traffic accidents when I was in the Army, and you see a couple accidents out there, and people really head-on collisions mess up their knees pretty good. So there it is, your tiny engine. It's actually pretty quiet. I'm going to take it on a test drive here in a second just to see how it runs and see the acceleration, and you guys are coming along for the ride. Overall, it's a convenient little vehicle, and it's not bad whatsoever. I mean, and the price is actually very fair. Look at this. Look at this price. I want to see this. No, just at my dealership, we're discounting it a little bit. But, you know, getting $1,196 off at $23,999, that's a good deal. Anyway, if you guys like it, don't forget to push the like button. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel. I also have some ghost videos. Sorry about my last video, guys. It just didn't load up properly through my software. I will fix it, and I'll get right back to you. Catch you later.